Alright, hello everyone, my name is Shep, welcome back to the Butcher's Circus, and today we have a clueless background with a stress signet on it. So this is the background I made specifically for today because we are going to be very clueless playing against Scylaac, who is playing none other than Scylaac Special. So it's a team that's a lot like WD, except instead of having an Abomination you have a VESTAL, so we're gonna have to deal with that, which is of course gonna be easier said than done. So before we get pulled here, I'm gonna go for not really what I wanted to do, but I'm gonna drop an Impale first. The idea behind what we're playing today is that it's not great, but we're gonna try making it work. What we want to do is you want to drop 2 Emboldening Vapors on our Shield Breaker and just make her Impales hurt like crazy. We're gonna try to make Impale work today. So to make it work, we probably need accuracy on it, we probably need a little bit more damage, so that's what we're going to be trying out here. So I feel like I'm just gonna drop a Reclaim here on the Plague Doctor because I was kind of expecting getting pulled and just abused with her. So I kind of came prepared with the Exotic Snuff and the Reclaim here on the Flagellant, just so I can save a character a little bit more, because this is the Winter Bliss DOT team, except instead of an Antiquarian, which is just a great character, can hit all the enemy characters with a finisher, really good for the Rejuvenating Vapors, really good for the Take Cover. Instead of that, you have a Plague Doctor, which doesn't have Take Cover, doesn't have really any way of protecting herself, and is just gonna have a terrible time here with. Hopefully that's not all she'll be remembered about. Hopefully she'll remember it for using her Emboldening Vapors. So I'm actually going to drop a Battle Ballad here. The reason I'm doing it is because if I don't, I'm probably going to miss Exsanguinate, even though my opponent is not the one playing the dodge team today, so I'm just going to do that and then call it a day. Of course we might get some dodges with our Shield Breaker Jester, and we might also resist some stuns with our Flagellant, but against 2 Stun Trinket Vestal, that's gonna be easier said than done. Yeah, this is really the strength of Scylaac Special. Like, this Vestal just is very accurate compared to other stun characters, and also gets those stuns very, very viably, though at this point she did not get it, which I'm quite happy about. If they don't get a crit, this might actually be really good for me. Clueless, right? Chef, there's a Clueless on the background. Every time I say it, there's literally a Clueless right there. So, yeah. Very, very close of me to think I'd be able to survive this, so I'm just gonna do this, and after that my Plague Doctor is essentially dead. Well, she survived for a bit longer because of the Rejuvenating Vapors, but she wasn't gonna survive for too long. Not without Take Cover, not without other defensive tools. That would have been quite helpful. But we did drop 1 Emboldening Vapor, so I guess she did okay. Could have been better, could have been worse as well. Yeah, she's definitely gonna get hit by enough. And now she's kind of gone here. One thing I can do is I can just start going for the pressure, maybe on the Bounty Hunter. I could try dropping a punish on him, and then just start going Pierce, Dirk Stab, and that might give us some actual counter pressure here. That would be really good if it works, so I'm gonna go for exactly that. And of course I don't get to bleed. Well, I'm immediately getting punished with the Curse of the Spiked Mat, but I mean, that's just the team we're playing today. I told Scylaac I wasn't gonna play something very good, and he brought his best team. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, I didn't ask him to play something bad, of course. But, you know, the fact you bring double stun into a Plague Doctor, that's rough. Oh, and I actually get hit with it as well. Oh, no. Yeah, this is horrible. I think we just pass here. Let's just pass and let's keep on going from there. We need to get some sort of insane pressure on this Bounty Hunter. If we get the Bounty Hunter out, then maybe we can win the match. That's kind of the point here. Also, this Arbals, if she hits me, sure, I'm so screwed. Hopefully she doesn't hit me, right? Hopefully she doesn't hit me or crit me. She is making use of that stabilizing till. I'm surprised that that Scylaac is actually playing with both these trinkets. Usually he brings Eagle Eye Talisman because you don't really need to bypass guard when you have a Vestal, because you just break the guard. Like every single time you just break it. Oh, you know, at least most of the time. Most of the time you do break it. I can't Pierce from position 4, by the way. That's literally the only problem that Pierce has, that you can't do it from position 4. And now that Bounty Hunter is going down to 0, so that's quite nice. I could have dropped a Reclaim there on the Jester. Maybe that would have been better, maybe. But I feel like dropping him down to 0 is quite important here as well. I probably want to move to position 1 as well, just so I can confirm a finale. After, like, dodging 2 stuns. So if I can do that, I'll be quite happy. They're gonna go for 70. And of course they get it. Okay, how do we react to this? How does a smart person react to this? I'm gonna react to it with full aggression. I'm gonna move to position 1. If you try going for a kill immediately, then you'll be at this door, so that's quite risky, and you can also miss. It's quite likely that you'll miss, actually, with my 40 dodge. If you try going for a heal, then I'll just hit you with puncture and hopefully do enough. If you try hitting me with a stun, I'll be sad. Hopefully it doesn't work. Okay, can I resist this? It's unlikely, but wow. Exotic snuff actually coming in clutch, can you believe it? And now I can go for that, but you do have comfort, so I have that to worry about. Hitting here doesn't do anything, apart from dropping him down to 0 immediately, but then she heals. Comfort would be annoying as well, but let's do this. This is fine for us. Yeah, let's do this. Do some damage to the Vestal, and just take it from there. She can no longer just go for Divine Grace. Okay, they're gonna drop to this on Comfort. That's their plan. Hopefully they miss. Hopefully they miss to finish him. I would have. Oh, they don't. The clueless in the background just staring at me every time, man. Every time. Yeah, now they just go for a comfort, and if they drop a comfort, it's over. Yeah, well, GG. There isn't really too much I can do. This is just a very well optimized team compared to a not optimized team at all. So if you want to make Impale work, you need to bring it on a really good team. So I'm gonna bring it on a really good team now. Let's go on for match number 2. Alright, and here we go for match number 2. So now we have the actual Winter Bliss DOT team, but not the actual Winter Bliss DOT. I'm still playing with Impale and Pierce, which is quite weird, but that's kind of just what we're doing today. We're trying to make Impale work. And I'm still playing with a Flashpoint with Snuff and Reclaim. I could have, usually you'd bring Grain of Sorrows and Hemlock or something like that, but yeah, we're still running with the Reclaim. But this time we actually have an Antiquarian, she has the correct setup. So this should be a much better matchup overall. It's a matchup that I've actually played before against Scylaac, or at least something similar to it. It is quite fun. Wow, okay, that's that's something. That is something. You actually failed the poll. Yeah, that's Heartseeker. That's Heartseeker in a nutshell. One thing I can do is I can just drop a Reclaim there. If they shoot me, I just Reclaim. And I'm fine, right? I feel like that's what my Flagellant wants to do. The thing is, Materia Pestis here is so much stronger than the Flagellant's Punish, because Materia Pestis is gonna absolutely demolish my opponent's team with the Fetching Vapors. This Trinket is just wonderful. It's S tier for a reason. It's just gonna absolutely eviscerate them. They went first, so that I have plus 15 dodge on all my characters, but it's not working out too well for us, sadly. What I can do though is I can go for the Impale now and get crits, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. That was pretty funny. Yeah, the thing about Impale is that it doesn't do any stress. It has 90 accuracy. It has the same amount of blight as the other like AoE abilities like Festering Vapors and Hound's Harry. It does a bit more damage, but it just doesn't feel great. Also doesn't have a good crit mod comparatively. Also, there's 2 stuns on my side. That's not very cool, but oh well, what can you do about it? I'm just gonna click. And if they try shooting me, I'm just gonna regen. But they might shoot the Jester instead. What do they want to do? If they shoot the Jester and crit, he's dead. So that's not very cool. But it's not too likely that they actually hit. So they're gonna go for my Antiquarian, and I have to regen, so that's perfectly okay. So I'm just gonna click here, and I'm gonna drop a Festering Vapors. Thankfully we hit everyone, and I don't think we can even fail the Blight, apart from the Vestal. So that's quite nice. Yeah, having this sort of comfort is a bit rough if I haven't dropped Battle Ballad, but will I drop Battle Ballad here? I probably should, because if I don't, I might miss some stuff. But yeah, my opponent's already slowly melting down to, not 0, but at least to like half HP. So if we drop like another Festering Vapors, if we can just prevent a kill for like another 2 rounds, it's really good for us. They're gonna try going for a stun now. And they're gonna go for another stun on the Jester. They hit! Oh my god, those stun chances. Yeah, the dodge really isn't working out for me. That's really sad. I could pull the Arbalest now. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. Apart from the Flagellant dying to finish him. Apart from that, I really doubt they hit the Jester. Yeah, I really doubt they hit the Jester with a finish him, so I'm just gonna do this. I mean, it's a 50-50 to hit him with a finisher right now. If you go for it and you get it, then I'm sure you got it. If you don't get it, I'll be very happy here. It's just that a finish him with Heartseeker does a lot of damage, so you should kind of avoid it if you can, especially on characters with low amounts of dodge, as in 0. That finish him would have probably dropped me to 0 HP right there. So here comes the come hither. Does it pull this time around? Yes, it does, but I don't have to worry too much about it. I can just go for a pierce. And who do I want to go for a pierce on? Or do I want to go for a pierce? Do I want to go for a puncture instead? But no, I'm gonna go for a pierce on the bounty hunter, which gets a 10, which really isn't very much. But I suppose it helps a little bit. I could have gone for a pull, just to prevent caltrops. That maybe would have been an idea. But I didn't decide on that. I wanted to get like a crit 18 on there and then just bring him down to 0 really fast, but oh well. 50-50, and it lands, of course. Why not? Why wouldn't it land? And I'm just gonna click here. And after this, I might actually drop Rejuvenating Vapors because of the other characters. I'm not entirely sure yet. They're gonna shoot the Shield Breaker, aren't they? Are they? If they hit and get either a good damage roll or a crit on it, they can just get the kill with the finish him. Because she's stunned, right? She's stunned for round 3. Yeah, they're gonna go for it. And they get a crit on it. Obviously, why wouldn't you? Oh my god. You know, I have 50 dodge on her. I do have 50 dodge. I suppose it doesn't really matter all that much today, but here comes Rejuvenating Vapors. Hopefully they don't get this super lucky hit again. But yeah, of course they're gonna go for it. It's a 60-60 if they go caltrops, but no, they're gonna go finish him, and oh my god, that's so good. Okay, that's a dodge and a regen, so there is a bit of justice in this roll. Just a little bit of justice, okay? Scylaac was the clueless one now, going for that finish him. I probably would have gone caltrops, especially with this setup, because your kill shot is still a 60. The finish him accuracy was like a 60 as well, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a 60 to hit. So they went for a 60 to hit, it didn't work, so now things are pretty good for us. We have regen on everyone, we have actions, they might just go for like a bullet here or something, but we should be okay after that. Please don't get the knockback. Okay, that's good. We are at the store here, so that's pretty rough, but really ain't too much I can do about it. I'm just gonna move forward here with the Dirk Stab and just take it from there. So 8 damage, not too shabby. Bounty Hunter is soon to be at this store. Of course I don't have any direct heal, so I can't really save the Shield Breaker at the moment. But I do not get to go first either, so that's quite rough. But maybe I can do something about it. Maybe I can go for a punish on this Bounty Hunter and then just try getting a kill. Maybe he misses again, or something like that. Would have been really nice to use Serpent Sway, but as you saw, I really did not have an opportunity to go Serpent Sway. I just got stunned, which definitely shouldn't happen, but oh well. You're gonna go for a preemptive Divine Grace. That's an interesting play. That is very much an interesting play. Should I go Festering Vapors first, or should I go for a punish first? I'm gonna go Festering Vapors first. Yeah, let's do that, so they don't have any good targets. I feel like that's a good play, so let's do this. That's a very nice crit, we take those. And that's more DOT being applied onto my opponent. Look at this Antiquarian, she's healthy again. Yeah, she's quite healthy, that's cool. And here comes the Sunny Blow, please miss. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good, not gonna lie. She's probably still dead though. But before that happens, I'm gonna drop a punish. Do I get the bleed? No, I needed the bleed. Oh, if I got the bleed there, 65. If I had gotten the bleed, Dirk Stab would have been a kill after it. Come on, survive. No. Okay, she's gone. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad that she's gone now. Okay, I'm gonna click here. And I'm gonna go for a punish. It's gonna do enough damage. Let's bring the Bounty Hunter down to 0. She doesn't have heals coming. Oh, if only the Shield Breaker was alive, this would have been so wonderful, but... yeah. Damn. They're gonna go for a heal first. I will just drop the Dirk Stab on that. Probably doesn't do 9 damage, but you never know. Maybe it does do 9 damage. Yeah, it does. It does do 9 damage, so they have to go for another heal on it, which is fine. They can just keep healing. They have 3 healers, but eventually the Festering Vapors is going to catch up to them. Eventually, though it will take a while. I do have Finale, so they kind of have to go for a stun here. If I could drop a Protect Me just to give myself more dodge, That's an idea, but I'd rather just drop Festering Vapors here and miss the Vestal. Of course I missed the Vestal. Oh, of course I missed the freaking Vestal. God damn it. Okay, you're all kind of dropping down to 0, so I should really focus on defense now. No, they actually hit me. No. That's not how, that is how the cookie crumbles, isn't it? I get hit. I get hit really bad. Okay, I'm gonna go for a punish here. Just keep making things miserable for my opponent. You're almost afflicted as well, which could come in very, very clutch here. Yeah, they have to keep healing, or else it's gonna be rough. If they heal with the eyeballs here, I can just go Festering Vapors, kind of fine. Not really, but almost fine. And are they gonna go for a finish him? No, felt like they clicked the Bounty Hunter there, but they didn't. Are they gonna stun my Flagellant? So many options, all of them very good. So many options. They're just gonna shoot. Yeah, that's the Scylaac way, just shoot. And it hits me, but not far enough, thankfully. Okay, what do I want to do here? If I click, my regen's gone. So that's not good. That's not very good, not gonna lie. If I click here, I get pulled. And stunned. And yeah, no, that can't happen. That cannot happen. If I click, yeah, if I click there, I would get pulled and stunned, and the Crusader would just heal, and then it would be GG. You need to keep your Antiquarian very much alive, very much unstunned if you want to win this sort of matchup. If my opponent can stay at that storm for like even a round, it's gonna be over, because then they can stun me, and then they can just prevent me from being aggressive. That's really bad. Would really love having Tears of the Lost. Please dodge. Oh my god. No dodges. There's no dodges in this world. And right now I can drop a Festering Vapors or a regen. I will drop a regen here. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. So I'm just gonna do that. They can't preemptively heal the Bounty Hunter. So they have to click the Bounty Hunter and then go for a heal. Or they can go for a pull on my Antiquarian. But no, they go finish him. Which hits. Somehow. Somehow hits with the finish him. Oh god. At this door, by the way. And the Crusader is gonna just go for a heal. So I guess I will just click after that. You're still gonna be dropping down to 0. And the DOT is applying. It is applying. I am getting more DOT on their side. Things are looking okay for me. Rejuvenating Vapors coming in clutch. If I get my action next round, it's a finale. You know who it's going on. It's a character. It's going on a character. I don't know who, actually. But I will see who I can take out. If I get one kill, this is gonna feel so much better for me, so unbelievably better. That's really what I want here. So they're gonna click that Arbalest first, and they're gonna shoot. Okay, they shoot and hit, so that's even worse. You are gonna be at this storm, so you can't really do your stuff right now. I can go for a punish here. Punish would get an affliction on the Bounty Hunter. That could be really freaking clutch. Now let's do this. That's going to be an affliction and immediate test star, so they're going to have to make a decision. Now if they try healing with like a Divine Grace, it won't heal for enough, so they'll still be a test star. And Bounty Hunter with an affliction could have said no, but Abusive doesn't say no, so that's bad. Abusive is -5 accuracy though, so now finish him is even less likely to hit. It's -15 accuracy at the moment. With the setup that he has, so getting a kill to finish him would be really, really freaking lucky, but they might just go Calchips instead, which would be really quite smart. I might still be punished for not having dropped that puncture earlier, but knowing my luck, it probably would have missed. So they go for that. Interesting play. Very interesting play. I suppose here we just drop a... I could drop a Protect Me. That might give me dodge, but I'd rather just drop Festering Vapors and blight everyone down. Honestly, I'd rather just do this. So you're going to Death's Door. You're not going to Death's Door just yet. You're going to Death's Door for sure. So they're going to click here and then they're going to heal. Please miss. Are they good? No, they're going to go finish him. Oh, that's so sad. With Abusive as well. Not even a 60 hit chance. Not even a 60. Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable that they actually had that. God damn it. Okay. Oh, that's so unlucky. Genuinely so unlucky. Alright. Alright, how do we keep on going with this? Well, I could go for a punish here on the Crusader. I could drop another punish there. Just force them to heal. Wow. I miss a 91, and they hit all the 50s. Yeah. I think I dodged like one important 50 on the Shieldbreaker earlier, like just one. That's actually unbelievable. Actually freaking unbelievable. Oh boy. Such is the way of the Butcher Circus. They're gonna go for a stun on me. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Did they get to stun? Yeah, with a crit, they sure do. And yeah, that's rough. That is very, very rough for me. Now I'm in a really bad spot here. I'm just gonna drop a Festering Vapors though, that's gonna bring everyone down to 0. Closer to 0 anyway. So yeah, let's just try doing that. I'm stunned here, but I still have Rejuvenating Vapor, so I might stay alive. You never know. They probably want to go for a pull, into a shot, into a comfort. That's what I would do if I were them. Maybe they fail the pull. You never know. Abusive? Just on some stress. Abusive is one of the best afflictions you can get. No, they're gonna go finish him. Interesting. They're gonna try killing my Flagellant here. Not a bad play whatsoever. Yeah, the healing from the Vestal just too much with that comfort. I've just lost too many characters here, so I'm probably going to lose this, I feel. It's so sad, because we had so many chances there, but these characters are just dead. Maybe I should have dropped to protect me. It would have given me an extra 10 dodge, you know. Maybe that would have been the way to victory. So they're gonna heal there, and then they're just gonna heal there. I see. I see. You are still dropping down to 0. The heal wasn't fair enough. And they're just gonna heal themselves. Yeah, really no reason not to. Just keep healing. Sadly, this team doesn't really do a lot of stress, so that's a bit rough. I just click here before I die. I will probably still die, but at least I stay alive for a touch more. With Heartseeker, you actually can't fail the finish him on the Bounty Hunter. I mean, on the Flagellant, because it's no longer a 95, it's a 105 after that. They're just gonna drop a stunning blow here, and now I have to decide on what I want to do. So literally cannot get the stun, apart from getting a crit. If you got a crit, there would have been a 5% chance of getting a stun, which is quite funny. Yeah, Abusive really wasn't the affliction we needed. We really needed something like a Irrational to say no to a heal, just do a pass or whatever. That would have been just lovely. Go for a weird action. Abusive just doesn't do anything. It like might hit another character for 3, but who cares? Who cares genuinely? And now these characters are all just gonna heal, they're gonna be fine. Unless I get like crit Festering Vapors with and then get an affliction on there, but yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. I'm just gonna start getting shot, and the Vestal can just heal. Not forever, but at least for quite a while. You know, it is Scylaac special. It's a very good team at deconstructing your opponent and really pushing that snowball forward. That's what they're doing here, just pushing that snowball. So let's do this. No crits still. I'm not getting the Antiquarian RNG I love. I'm not getting that Antiquarian RNG. They're almost afflicted. Oh, so close yet so far. So close. They're gonna go for the Bounty Hunter action. Yeah, there's no way we survive this. They're gonna go for a come hither. It's surprising that they do that. But yeah, here I'm just gonna get stunned. There's gonna be converts. There's really nothing I can do since they're not afflicted. So yeah, GG to Scylaac. That was a pretty close one, but we are not gonna take this match. I'm gonna blame it on Impale. Impale didn't do anything. Would have really preferred just having another Kiss drop on the Crusader, maybe just make him not have as much fun. The Snuff kind of helped on the Flagellant, though having Rain of Sorrows probably would have been better. Just Rain of Sorrows without Snuff and Hemlock, probably the correct setup. There's a few different ways of playing this team, but the best way is probably with the offense, right? So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this, and I'll see you again another time. Cheers.